Right guys, we're going to start this video here. We're back in Pattaya. We're in an A7 DJ bar. I'm starting this video here for a reason, and that's because I want to tell you about some parties we've got coming up this weekend. Now, first of all, this Sunday there will be no live show, and the reason for that is Martin, he hasn't been home for a year. When I say home, I mean Nong Khai. He's going to go up to Nong Khai tomorrow, and then he'll be back in 1 week time. So it'll be the Sunday after. That being said, we might be doing bits in between. We'll probably do a boots on the balcony and just a live link between us at some point next week or maybe this weekend, but let's see about that. Now that in a way is a kind of good thing, because on Thursday night in Hookup Corner, we've got Mitch, who's Martin's favourite singer. He is playing live on Thursday night in Hookup Corner. I'll be there, he is brilliant. Friday night in A7 DJ bar, we've got Big Fat Bestie. He'll be DJing here in the DJ box. So that's Friday night. That's going to be a big night. I think it's one of Bestie's last nights left in Pattaya. He's been here for a while. He's had his travels and he's finishing off here in A7 DJ bar DJing. The big one, the very big one, is on Saturday, and that is A7 DJ's 3rd birthday. What's ironic about this one is we've never had one party for it, because when we first opened, we opened as a soft opening on I think it was the very end of February, around about the same date, I think, 27, 26 or something like that. Last year, we should have had a birthday party, but David had just started and we totally forgot. So basically, it is A7 DJ's 3rd birthday and the 1st birthday. So that'll be this Saturday. We'll put some food on. I'll be here Thursday night, Friday night and Saturday night, and that's why it's probably a good thing that we're not doing a live this Sunday night. But I will be in the Hookup Corner on Sunday night for Coco Ju. We have not been here for a week, so I'm going to go back to a couple of bars that we looked at previously before we went off to Chiang Mai. We're going to go to New Plaza, and then we're going to go to the Soy Honey, to Lips Lounge. I've not told them we're coming, we're just going to show up. And then at the very end, we're going to go for a meal. We're going to meet up with some people, and we'll finish the video. Right guys, let's go. We're on New Plaza, and we're just going to go to the sports bar. New Plaza Sports Bar was in my last Pattaya video. They've reopened now. As we're walking up here, there's a new renovation going on here. Now, I've mentioned it on a live show. This is going to be the new Sharples. Now, I think that's really good for New Plaza. It is coming back to life. Obviously, it lost quite a few bars because of COVID. Sharples have moved to here from Treetown, so I have no idea when it's going to open, but that's really good for the soy. Now, let's go to the sports bar. Now, I've not told anybody that we're coming. I just wanted to surprise them to see what it's like. For those of you who like your cheap beers and your happy hour, it's quite a good deal here. 80 baht for one of the big Chango Leos, or 55 baht. And that is between the hours of 12 noon until 3 p.m. I think he opens at 9 in the morning here. So any sports that are going on sort of that time in the morning, which there is some, particularly in Australia, this will be the place to just watch the football and drink cheaper beers. Let's go inside, let's try and get a chat from him. I'm now with the owner of this, Jamie. Now, he doesn't want to show his face just yet for various reasons. James, how long have you been open now?
We're into our 2nd week, so 2 weeks on Saturday.
2 weeks, how's it been going?
It's been going pretty good actually, yeah. We've got a few regular customers coming in, so we're doing okay, yeah, pretty happy.
I think it's good for the soy though, because there's a lot on the soy that has been closed due to COVID, and a lot of things are coming back now. And plus also you've got the Sharples opening, so yeah. I think that's good for the soy. It needs a few more bars to bring it to life. It's happening.
It does need a few more bars, and I've seen quite a few people looking at the vacant bars, so I'll give it another 6 months, probably start at high season, so, and we should be okay. I reckon we'll be back to fully open bars. So,
how many staff have you got working here now?
We did have about 14. We're down to probably about 8 or 9 now. So you know what it's like. So
I do know what it's like.
Yeah. So a few have gone, a few have been made to go, and yeah. So we're busy recruiting. Apparently we've got 2 more coming tonight. So we're doing pretty well when it comes to recruiting.
Oh, you've got 2 more coming tonight.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Cool.
so,
we had a couple arrive today. We're having about 5 or 6 arrive a day at the moment, so we're doing quite well.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a turnover, but I think some of them expecting miracles from day one and to be earning lots of money. Well, it's not quite that easy, is it?
So you're a sports bar. What sports are you having on here, apart from the Premier League football? You putting on the Aussie football?
Yeah, yeah, the AFL, the rugby, whatever anybody asks for. I'm happy if there's a vacant television. I'm happy to put it on. Yeah. I do advertise on a weekend which Premier League games will be on, because there's quite a few of them. Yeah. That's it. If somebody comes in, we've got a television vacant, I'll just put it on TV.
So how many TVs you got? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Pretty much on a Saturday they show every Premier League game, which is only about 6.
It is about 6.
Because they have other games on it over the times. It doesn't matter one at lunchtime. They have 2 or 3 games on a Sunday.
Yeah, and there's only one of them with volume on, so you're not having 6 different games blasting out as well. So
did you get your projector put up?
Not yet, no. It will be getting put up hopefully in about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm just waiting to see how people sit around the bar first, just to see if it'll work. Somebody suggested getting a big television on that wall instead, but I think I'll go with a projector screen at the moment.
Projector's good, yeah. So when you haven't had a proper opening yet,
not yet,
official, when is that going to be?
We're hoping for Saturday the 18th, the day after Paddy's Day, so we can have 2 parties that weekend. And then we can just pretty much carry on drinking the next day.
I've got 3 parties going on this weekend. Don't worry about it. I have 4 parties actually.
Excellent, I'll be there.
Anyway, thank you for talking to me, Jamie. We'll keep an eye on this one, see how he goes, and I wish you all the best, mate.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Right, now on to the next. We've come back to OK Metro. Remember, it was about 3 weeks actually, it's almost 3 weeks to the day since we last visited Las Vegas A Go-Go, which is going to be coming soon. I think it's around about April, just before Songkran, they're hoping to open. I've just had a quick look. Wow, you can see it's still a building site in there, but you can see it taking shape. I mean, if you look at the outside here, they've built the extension here. That's going to be VIP area. They've taken down the ceiling. So it's huge inside. Come have a look. There you go. I believe they put the sign up and it's created a lot of attention. Where are we up to now? It's 3 weeks since we last came here. I know it looks like a building site, but I can see the shape of it coming together now, and it's massive.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when we looked at it last time, we were stripping out and taking everything out of Kilkenny, all that stuff. The big thing for me was that we did that whole extension on that side, and that took a lot of work because obviously it's structural bearing. And then obviously we put a lot of the steel structure that you can see inside. You know, that again was about a 10-day piece of work because you need to make that last 10, 15 years. It's not like, you know, Cheap Charlie style and 5-minute job of pieces of steel. So yeah, I mean, it does look like a building site, but all the tiling's down on the outside perimeters, all the VIP sections and all the elevated areas, and next week we've got a lot of stuff happening. All the furniture's coming in, all the stage sections are coming in, and then it's all the creative ceiling work, which we haven't really spoke about, but I think in your next visit you'll get a bit of a glimpse of what we're doing, because it's where the sort of place comes alive. It will really come alive.
This is going to be a centre stage here in the middle. It's going to be elevated.
Yes, yeah. It's going to be about 1 metre high, so around about 9 metres long as well. So it's very similar to others, but again, we've got seating on one side of it, and then all this left side is all the viewing part of the customer from that side. There's no seating on the left side. But yeah, it's all proper granite top. It's quite high end, to be fair. Spent a bit of money on that because again, and future proofing. You know, like in this sort of environment, things can get worn out very quick because you've got so much traffic.
Of course, yeah.
And you know, something can look really cheap and old after 1 year. We don't want that. We need it to look premium good, but offering the value product that we should be doing in the Go-Go's and LK Metro for sure. Because we're not Walking Street. We spoke about that before, and that's the important thing. We've got to make sure we suit the market and the audience that comes to LK.
I think this is going to be the biggest Go-Go on LK Metro.
I think from a square footage, we're roughly the same, I think, as Champagne, because they've got quite a block. But yeah, when you actually look at the seating arrangement and how we fit people in, yeah, because you've got over 100 people, customer-wise, that can be seated in. But then when you've got your 30 staff and your 60-odd girls, you know, you could have a sort of just under 200 people in here at any point. Wow. And of course, the fire regs are here really good because, you know, you've got means of escapes everywhere. You've got to consider all of that, people's safety. So
that's one thing in the UK, with the nightclubs and bars, your capacity goes on the amount of fire doors.
Yes,
you've got fire doors everywhere. We used to have a club and we could get a lot of people in there because we got fire exits literally every 6 metres. They were everywhere, so people could just get out quick. But they don't consider that in Thailand, do they?
No, it's a very new thing, and obviously there's been a few recent fires, haven't there, that caused those. And it sounds really bad, but those things have to happen to increase the standard. You know, means of escape travel distances to a certain door. I think in the UK it's about 18 or 16 metres. You've got to be furthest point from an exit. And you know, here there's no real script. So we need to set the tone. We need to say, someone comes here from a HSC point of view and says, you know what, this is actually over and above. So if there is an issue, logic tells you when there's a fire, you panic. So, you know, your rationale goes out the window. You just need to run to wherever the nearest light. Well, you've got plenty of means to escape here.
Well, we've recently had to spend quite a bit of money on fire exits. Just the signs, fire exits with illuminated.
I think we're all on a non-power, non-mains power. So if the light goes out, then obviously you've got emergency lighting on it.
So we've had to have them fitted in all the bars. And they're right by the exit. Like, It's open.
It's
bar.
obvious.
It's obvious.
Right, yeah.
If you run inside when there's a fire, then you're obviously.
I know. It's the same with my Mayfair. I'm like you. I've got open bars, so it's like if you can't be logical when there's panic, but.
Still got to have them signs though.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, overall, we're slightly ahead of where we want to be.
You're ahead.
We're slightly ahead, yeah, because the thing is, there's a lot of stakeholders' involvement of, your furniture supply, your electrical, your lighting, all the exterior lighting we're doing, all the signage the guys on Sukkavit were using, all those design parameters are all in flow. Yeah. And it's like anything on the train of a journey. Once you've got everyone in the carriage doing their bit, and they deliver at the same time, we get to the same time we get to the end station, which hopefully is opening.
So things are going well at the moment?
Yeah. Do
you reckon, when you're going to be open then? Beginning of April?
We're sort of aiming, because obviously, as many of you guys know, a lot of people work monthly, the service staff, so anyone that's leaving an old job, you can jump straight in, have 2 or 3 days of setup or training, not decide whether I do a soft opening or just a hard opening. I'd like to do just a hard opening, but training behind the scenes. But we'll see. We'll really see about how quick things move forward. Again, what's quite good again with the relationship we've got with contractors and everyone we're involved at the moment, fingers crossed, we're doing what the hard work's actually been done in theory. The difficult, the structural stuff, and getting rid of the noise externally as well. That's been the real difficulty.
It's always those licenses that come, the last thing that can be a bit of a nightmare. I think the last time when we did Hook Corner, we advertised we were going to open, I think it was on the Friday, but the main guy from...
The engineer guy, was it?
The AMFA, he'd gone on holiday. So
and you don't know, do you? Yeah, you book them in and you're like, where are you? Next thing you wait till Monday, Yeah, I mean, again, with relations and stuff, we're okay, because months ago we started to plant the seed on that stuff. But again, time will tell. You
just said that you've got the furniture coming in next week.
Yes.
Is it going to be plastered by then? Is it going to be...
So obviously everything's going to be protected. So obviously, like you see the tiling, it's all got all the sheeting down, so it's protected. It'll be the same with the furniture, because if we can do everything on the outside perimeters and finish all the walls, which you can see they're doing this now, these side walls and the back walls here where they're all done the plaster. They've got the rest this week, and they're working 7 days, mind. And some of the guys, and what's quite good, if anyone wants any tips about if you've got rooms upstairs, let your contractors use them, because they're working at night.
Good idea.
They're doing the sort of non-noise stuff at night as well, so you've got a bit of a 24-hour operation. But having that all done and wrapped away, then we can concentrate on here. This is the last point. This will be the last bit tiled, stage, everything else.
And this is your focal point coming in. Like we talk about the wow factor coming in here. Are you having big poles here that are going to go right up? You said this is 12 metres?
Yeah. So literally, it's about 7.6 metres high. So we're going to have 3 main poles that will obviously be based off the stage all the way to the ceiling. Now,
are you going to have professional pole dancers?
That's the idea. I mean, anyone been to Vegas, you'll know there's plenty of shows like that in any of the sort of Sapphires and Cheetahs, all the strip bars out there. So they'll be all the way up, and maybe we can get someone, yourself. We get Martin on here, we can pay him.
That's a good idea.
We can pay him, couldn't we?
Yeah, get Martin on the pole.
Get him dancing on the pole. We all need a bit of stronger thighs on there, don't we?
One last question for you. I didn't realise that you've been to Las Vegas quite often. You know it quite well.
Yeah, pretty much, I mean, I went in October, I think I said in the last video, that was to sort of like critique everything, because, Vegas has gone through a massive change with COVID. Yeah. A lot of the Caesars Entertainment and Halloran, they all went bust. Obviously because they had no money coming in, but they're very clever. They own the asset there, they own the land, so they could sit tight for a while. But just to look at some of the designs, Vegas is always used, and that's why they've got those big shows out there, big conferences and, like the game shows and any sort of golf shows stuff. They have them all in Vegas. It's a very forward-thinking place. And to look at some of those designs and aspects, it's like, can I just take a little bit of that and bring it here? Yes. But again, it's all about skill set. Some stuff's not available here. Yeah. You just cannot do it. So we've had to sort of makeshift some of the things. Right, David, it's great to see you. It's great to see you coming on. Pretty sure the next time we come, we're going to see a lot more. There'll be power back on. At least we can see at least we can see the shape of it now. It looks great. Definitely. Guys, Las Vegas, a go-go here on OK Metro. The next bar I was going to come along to is the one here on Soy Honey, which we filmed a couple of weeks ago, the last time, which is called Lips Lounge, and it's Ricky Pandora's new place. We're a bit early, it's still light outside, but this is now open. Well, the Go-Go opens at 7 p.m. So remember guys, Ricky Lips Lounge on Soy Honey is now open. So please come along to visit him. Top guy, Ricky. Have a beer with him, you'll enjoy it. He's a good, fun guy. Anyway, let's go to the next place. Unfortunately, Ricky's not here, but we'll come back. So after filming all day, going around here, there, we've just done 3 bars.
have a look at. Well, want to go. I'm hungry. So where am I going to go for food? I'm going to come to my favourite restaurant, and it is my favourite restaurant at the moment in Pattaya. I know a lot of people say, oh, there's always the Robin Hood, but I tell you what, the food is quality. It's absolute class, and for the price as well, it is very good. So let's go see if they've got any specials on, and then after, we're going to go somewhere else. So just thought to meet up with some friends. We've got Mr. Manila here. We've got Paula, and we've got sick puppy. I'm going to go for one of Max's specials, and I'm going to go for the beef bourguignon. My advice to anybody is, if you're coming to the Robin Hood, anything with a sauce that Max cooks, like the French onion soup, even. But all of his sauces are just insanely good. That's why I like it here. It's Max. He's French, isn't he? He used to be a big chef. Same thing, isn't it? French and Belgium is the same thing, isn't it?
Go with that one.
Oh no, I think he's Flemish. Flemish, so it's kind of French, it's kind of borderline French. So yeah, like I say, anything that Max cooks with his sauce, go for that. And I've gone for the beef bourguignon. The smell coming off that. Like I say, anything that has a sauce with Max is a definite must. What have you gone for here?
This is the Rogan Josh.
Oh, Rogan Josh. Okay, that looks good
Rogan
though.
Josh chips.
I might as well have that chip there. Yeah, it's fallen over.
Yeah,
it's not looking.
it
was on its own there. Let me just test this. I know this. I can smell it. Like I say, anything that has a sauce with Max in here, go for it. I just love his sauces.
So I have the bacon asparagus with some red wine sauce on my steak, some wrapped potatoes. This is a real manly meal in terms of good old days when you used to eat and not have to worry about bullshit.
So you're going to try some of that steak for us?
Yes, let me do that right now.
I take it you want rare, medium rare?
I like it medium well. I like my steak dark, like my women. Very good. I saw this on one of your streams.
Yeah.
Picked myself out to come here. I was going to bring Ning, but she's working. So why not?
It's cheaper, that's why.
This is salmon fillet.
Yeah, salmon fillet.
Yeah.
I bet it's delicious.
You gave him a little walk.
I'll just try here. This is the first time.
By the way, that's all sugar.
Good.
Yummy. I love it.
I love it. Ooh, I am absolutely stuffed now. Again, that was absolutely beautiful, the beef bourguignon. Like I said, the sauce with Max, absolutely superb. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Just a bit of a scatty video, just going around. But there's a few interesting things in there. So thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.